and girls, welcome back to the Touchgrass Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host. My name is Johnny Romano.
And I'm Grayson Green, and welcome back, Johnny. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Oh, mate. And we're back. We're back on cameras as well. You can see us now.
Yeah, hi.
We're on cameras. Hello, people. How are you? We are bringing something unique, something new for Johnny's return back to the podcast.
It had to be a big return. We've got to bring the new tech, the new quality. We've got nice cameras, HD. You can see these beautiful pearly whites in high definition now. Is it in 4K? Is it 2K? What are we on?
It is 1080, mate.
Wow, it's
We're going 1080.
Even better, the old school stuff.
The Patron. The Patron. The Patreon can get the 2K if you want. The Patron.
Bit of a difference there. No, this is awesome, man. This is a great setup, by the way. Can I just say as well, thank you, Grayson, for taking over, putting out the content, the great content. The SummerSlam review was historical.
Oh, mate.
It was memorable
Stop.
for so many reasons. And then we've got Curiosity Suplex the Cat.
I did, yeah. I was enjoying that.
Yeah.
I was really enjoying going back, and it actually got me more interested in wrestling even more so again.
I can imagine.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize that. And I was like, wait, that didn't really happen that day. So I needed to go research. I went, no, that was 2 weeks later, Luke. You can't be saying that. Wrestle people will get you on the spot.
Oh, you can't be doing that. You got to get your facts right, especially if it's a show about facts. But great, and obviously a show about cats as well.
Yeah, because I've got two cats.
You've got two cats.
Yeah.
I love the name. Yeah, make sure you check that out. Is it going to be another one coming on Monday as well?
Another one coming every Monday.
Every Monday. I love it. Yeah. You hear it here first. We have got a lot to talk about. Like I say, it's the return of me, but it's the return of many people as well. Now, we're going to run through the All In card. I'm going to be there. I'm actually hopping on a flight in a couple of hours. I'm going straight to the show.
Straight from G1.
Straight from G1.
Straight to All In.
Yeah, the G1 final as well. Yeah, I managed to get some tickets for that. That was absolutely amazing. Obviously, the Naito match with Okada, one of the best matches I've seen live. We saw the Ospreay in the, I think it was the semi-finals as well. He had a 6, was it 6.5 or something? Or
it was. Dave Meltzer did give it a banger.
With Naito, one of the best matches ever. But yeah, speaking of Ospreay, we're going to be seeing him again. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a ticket to the Red Pro show as well.
He's in that as well, isn't he?
He's in that as well. Yeah, he's got a big match. God, that card we could run through as well, and obviously his missus as well is defending her title there as well.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, there's a lot to go through. This is going to be a festival of wrestling. That's why I like to call it a festival of wrestling. Shall we get into it then? We just watched the last Dynamite, the Go Home Dynamite. What did you think, by the way? I thought it was spectacular.
I enjoyed it, mate. Yeah.
It was class.
A plus for me.
A plus all day. And obviously it let the tension rise between Adam Cole, baby, and MJF. There's going to be a lot to say about that. I've got a few rumours.
Oh, yeah. You have a few... oh, mate, here we go.
I've got a few. Should we start with the pre-show then?
Well, we might as well start with the two then.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Speaking about Adam Cole and MJF, we do have a pre-show, and it's obviously going to be against your favourite tag team, I can imagine, the Aussie Open.
Aussie Open, mate.
They're going to be defending the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. They have told everyone to be getting in for the bell starting at 5 o'clock. Now, a lot of people do miss the pre-shows. I would kind of be one of them. I'd like to have a couple of beers before, make sure. Them Wembley prices, you got to stock up and fill up before you get in there.
But not anymore, mate.
No,
you're going straight in.
And can you imagine the queues? There's going to be 80,000 people bloody there. It's going to be so long to take to get in. So I need to get ready for like 3 o'clock to get in there and get my seat. But I'm going to be there regardless. We're going to see Adam Cole and MJF. Now, they're going to be taking on Aussie Open now. Did you see the match Aussie Open against the Hardy Boys, by the way, on Dynamite?
I didn't see it, but I just heard it was a load of shit.
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
I really enjoyed it.
The Hardy Boys just little, guys, just
look,
call it a day. Call it a day.
Look, the Hardy Boys, they may be a bit of a nostalgia out now, but you can never disrespect the Hardy Boys, the stuff they gave. And obviously with the speculation of a free agent may be coming available, we may see a TLC match further down the line, which we did speculate off camera.
We did. Wow.
So you never know. Let's get into it then. Aussie Open. Is this going to be the first little nuance that they're going to include here of them turning on each other? Is this the setup?
It could be a little bit of setup. The Dynamite ring could come into play.
He pulled it out at the end.
Yeah, but yeah, put it away.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a clean loss for Bebe and MJF.
They just can't seem to team up.
Just can't seem. There's a little bit fractions. It sets up little nuances.
Yep.
But I don't think there's going to be a major sort of turn there.
So just
something that just puts a doubt in your mind. Aussie Open will 100% keep their titles.
Do you think so?
It'll be very, very weird, if they won the titles, went to the main event, And then how would they ever be a tag team after that? But it would set up so many storylines.
It's happened before, though, hasn't it? I think it was with John Cena and The Miz years ago.
Yeah.
When they were in a rivalry and then they won the titles together, but they lost the titles after winning it on the same night, and then they had like a title match, and it was just ridiculous. And obviously AEW won't do anything stupid like that. But this all tails back into the main event, doesn't it? Like, will MJF turn? Will Cole turn? Or will they still be friends? Because if they got the tag team titles, then maybe you can still play into that.
Yeah, I've got a few predictions for the main event, and I'm looking forward to that. I don't want to give them too many away now because that's the main crescendo at the end of this podcast.
Of course.
That's what we want to do. But I think it's an Aussie Open win here.
Okay, so your prediction, you're going Aussie Open win. Yeah. Can I just say as well, their music, when it's going to hit in front of 80,000 people, is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it will be. It's going to be insane.
Better than you, baby. I think that you're right. I think Aussie Open are going to retain. I think it makes sense. I'd like to hopefully see Akira there, backing them up and whatnot. I'd like to see as much as United Empire as because we've not seen Akira on AEW TV. I know he has been in America. Can he get over to the UK? Obviously, he's from Europe. So we've seen all the United Empire, like you'd likes of Jeff Cobb and Great O'Khan, who've been backing up Ospreay at the G1. Are we going to see Akira show up?
I would love to see Akira.
I'd love
Akira,
to see
mate,
Akira.
I would want you to be there. I reckon it'll be a spectacular event for you to be part of as well, and just push your career a little bit further as well.
It'd be interesting to see if he comes. I mean, because, it is a festival of wrestling, by the way, and obviously I don't know whether he's got a match at Rev Pro. Obviously, when it is WrestleMania time, there's so many events that are doing different matches. You have your Progress event, you've got your Rev Pro event. So it's just going to be amazing to be there and be part of it and see how many wrestlers from all over the world. There could be so many surprises because there's so many wrestlers that are taking place in indies during the events.
Yeah, it's a banging place to be at the moment.
It's going to go off.
All this.
It's going to go off. I think the right decision would be Aussie Open to retain.
Yeah, agreed.
I think so.
But before we go in, because that's the only one on 0 hour, yeah?
So that's the only one announced.
I've got a prediction.
Right, go on.
Yeah.
Is it a prediction or is it a spoiler?
It's a prediction because I've heard many stories that it won't happen, but
is this the iconic?
This is the iconic one.
Oh, jeez. I'd do anything.
Yeah. So Jeff Jarrett comes out, yeah?
Yeah, go on. Oh, you're going to give me the whole angle?
Jeff Jarrett comes out.
Okay.
Me, an icon of the industry. I've been here for years and years and years, broken my back, given everything, and you've decided not to put me on the spot, on the card at All In.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. Do you know how much I've done for this fucking industry?
Yeah,
not just with AEW, but around the world, even here locally, even going on people's shows, even showing who I am.
TNA in London.
Every single thing. Is there anyone in the back that wants to come out, prove to yourself, try and beat me, because there's no one that can beat me in this industry?
I'm not leaving the ring until I get a match.
Exactly. Sits down with his guitar. Come out. Who's there? Life is a mystery.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
But it doesn't start with that. It starts with, cuts back.
Everyone thinks it's Goldberg.
Yeah, cuts back.
Goldberg.
Cuts back, towel on his head.
Towel on his head.
Yep, comes out. Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine 80,000 plus
don't.
people. Tony Khan, you have to, mate. You did it for Daniel Bryan for It's the Final Countdown. Do it, because you'll get an even bigger pop in the UK if you've got Grado, the Scottish icon. If you got him there and 80,000 plus people singing Madonna. It would be.
Madonna, I can't tell you now. He has to pay for it. He has to do it.
Does.
He has to bring in Grado. This would be like, I can't, nothing to compare to this. The pop, it would be the most outstanding pop in wrestling history.
There would be no greater pop than that in the UK.
No, there wouldn't, ever.
You could come out, you could be whoever you wanted to be there. John Cena, and even though, these guys who got big pops, Drew McIntyre, big pops in the UK.
There's nothing.
Is going to be by far the biggest pop of all time.
You could have Ospreay win the world title there. It wouldn't garner anywhere near the Grado pop.
No,
I'm telling you now. And you got to remember, it's not just casuals going to this. This is diehards. They're gonna be traveling from all over the world as well. And I've seen on Twitter and stuff like that, and people are like, and it's mainly probably Americans who are just gonna be watching it, on pay-per-view, like we all have to do all year. Oh, I don't want to see Grado. Why would I want to pay my money to see Grado? You don't understand. Yeah, this is the biggest show in the UK's history. In the world's history, and it's in the UK. It's at Wembley, the most iconic, where legends and immortals were graced that turf, whether it be football, whether it be boxing, now wrestling. 92 SummerSlam, all Wembley. 2023, August. AEW. It's not even WWE, it's AEW that are going to be stealing the headlines and making their own history. And by God, if we want Grado there to sing and remember that amazing, beautiful moment, and Tony Khan gets it, by the way, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. But we're all dying for it. We want to see Grado make his appearance, make his debut. We've been calling for it for years. I've wanted Grado for years. AEW, 80,000 people, Madonna, like a prayer. It would be the most unbelievable reaction you've ever seen. And it's worth every money that you pay. And I'm paying a lot of money to go there. So
I think you'd have a tear in your eye, mate.
I think I would.
I think you'd get emotional.
I think I would.
I think you'd be
that
loving
would be
it.
worth the ticket, the admission, and the flight, and everything all together just to see Grado.
Just to see that. Even a bigger pop. And when he won the,
ICW World Title against Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre. Yeah.
It'd be even bigger. So that's the prediction. I hope that he hasn't been swayed, Tony, by all the stupid remarks on Twitter saying, oh, why would you do that, the biggest show of the year? You know, all that crap. I hope he's not been swayed, because I know he's on social media. He's got a heavy presence on social media. I hope he's just like, nah.
He knows England, though.
This is for the UK.
He knows the market. That's why he went there.
Of course he knows
He wanted to blow it up. That's why he went there.
And he knows what we like and what we don't like. And do you think anyone's going to shit on Grado fucking appearing in front of 80,000 people?
Do you know how many social media reels and everything that will that garner the attention of AEW?
Do you know the mainstream media they get in the UK?
Insane.
Because it'd blow up all over the news. Oh my God, like, there's been an amazing show, but you've got to see. Remember when the darts went viral?
Yep.
Because of the nine darter and the miss of the nine darter. It'd be like that all over again. Everyone would know AEW because of the Grado entrance. I'm telling you now.
It doesn't even have to be a match. 5 minutes maximum. 5 minutes maximum.
That's too long.
Smash a guitar over Jarrett's head.
That's it.
And that's it.
That's
and
it.
then get on the top belt.
With his fanny pack.
Yeah.
Oh, give it me now. Give it me. Book it, brother. Let's hope we see that. That's a great prediction. If that happens, mate, I'll have to call you while he's coming out.
Yeah. I'll be watching it here.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching live.
It's 9 o'clock here.
Oh,
it's a good time. Perfect.
Actually.
It's not too bad.
9 p.m. or 9 a.m.
9 p.m.
That's the best
on Sunday night because it starts 6 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doors open 6 p.m. I believe.
Five bell springs in the UK.
Okay, that's 8 here then.
8 o'clock.
Well, that must be the main event then.
Yeah, zero. Yeah.
Oh,
so you can't miss that. So I think if that's going to happen, that'll be on the pre-show, and that'll be maybe if Adam Cole, Baby, and MJF are opening the pre-show, that might be the finale to get everyone hyped for the event.
Oh no, I'm going to be stuck between watching Liverpool and freaking AEW.
Liverpool getting the bin, mate.
Oh jeez.
What's going to give you more enjoyment, Liverpool playing awful, or
hey mate, we're fourth, we're fun.
Or Grado?
Grado, mate. I'll be Grado.
Right, let's get into the main card then. We don't know what order this is going to be in. We know what the main event's going to be. Let's run through it. There's only one women's match on the card, which makes me think that maybe Willow will be defending the title or something like that. Or Fenya might be defending a Ring of Honor title on the pre-show. There's got to be another women's match on the pre-show.
You need to put...
It's not fair.
No, not at all, mate. Not at all.
The one that has been announced is the women's title match. We have Hikaru Shida, who's the current women's champion, against Toni Storm, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Saraya, formerly known as Paige, making a long-awaited return after retiring about 5 years ago now, back in the homeland. Is it too simple to think that Saraya's going to win this?
100% Saraya ain't going to win this.
I don't think she's going to win it.
Do you know the reason why? I had to look back at the stats. Since she's returned, she's only had 4 singles matches.
Yeah, so yeah. Are they easing her in for a long title run, though?
I don't think she's got the capacity to have that title on her at the moment.
Okay.
I think Britt Baker's also banged up at the moment.
Is that right?
Yep. So all the heavy lifting will be done by the other two.
So Toni and Hikaru.
Yeah.
I do love Hikaru Shida. I was absolutely ecstatic when she won the title. Like we say, Saraya's going to get a massive pop regardless. You don't really need the title pop as well. If you do get it, though, it'll still be an iconic moment.
Yeah.
It depends how much this is going to sway towards the UK. What would you say? Pleasing the crowd?
Just like WWE did, they didn't give Drew McIntyre the belt, even though everyone believed it was going to happen.
They always do stupid stuff.
But I think they're going to set some attention between Saraya and Toni Storm.
Okay.
There'll be some tension. But Toni Storm's gone crazy. Her personality's gone off the chains.
Yeah, she looks amazing as well.
Britt Baker will get a title shot and have the belt in the future, but I don't believe it's now.
So I think, obviously it was meant to be Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, and I would have said, the belt would have gone on her straight away.
And it would have been great seeing Saraya against Jamie Hayter. That would have been awesome. But she's injured. They had predictions, rumours that it was going to be Mercedes Moné as well, Sasha Banks, who's going to be taking on Jamie Hayter as well, which would have been amazing. What we've got is what we've got. Like I say, Shida, class world champion. I think that, it could be that Toni Storm hits a finisher on Shida or on Britt. She's about to go for the cover. Saraya throws Toni out, about to get the big win. The crowd's going wild. 1, 2. Shida kicks out. Yep. And that causes the rift between Toni Storm and Saraya. But I tell you now, I'd love Britt Baker to win this.
Do you reckon she's going to win?
The title hasn't been the same since Britt Baker had it took off.
No, it hasn't.
She took it to a different level. She was on the main event status. She was a elite level performer. She was the one that I remember when he used to turn on AEW. I was dying to see Britt Baker, see if anyone could take her crown, and no one seemed to be able to do it. And then as soon as she lost that belt, it's not been great for Britt, has it really?
Oh, imagine they put not the power couple. Surely not. Britt Baker wins the title.
That's a great vision.
You
at the
don't
end.
know. Oh, back to their Owen Hart tournament.
Well, I'm going to say Britt Baker to win.
Shida.
Are you going to go with Shida retain?
Yeah, I'm going to Shida retains, and then at the end of it, as there is sort of animosity, music hits. Out comes Mercedes Money in the UK.
Wow, just setting up for a different show.
She doesn't need to. She doesn't need to wrestle.
No, she doesn't.
She just comes out and another gigantic pop at All In, because you know what? All In is going all in. And I can guarantee you that Mercedes Money will show up there.
Wow, do you think Mercedes Money?
I reckon she will.
Can you imagine the pop?
The pop, and she comes out, gets on the microphone, spits some shit, sets up matches in the future.
Yeah, I think that's a great shout.
And then against Shida or someone who's got the belt, well...
But again, I could see Jamie Hayter coming out as well, her music popping. And maybe that sets up a storyline between Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter.
Maybe they both come out.
Wow.
You don't know. They don't need to wrestle.
No, but you need to get that Jamie Hayter pop as well, the UK pop. She will do anything. It don't matter if she's in a boot. She'll be saying, let me just come on, please. Like, let me just have my pop. Mate, there's so many pops here.
It could be anything.
This is the difference. This is what people don't forget to understand. This is why this show is going to be one of the best shows of all time. The card is fantastic, but regardless of that, you've got the live crowd reactions, the different reactions. You know, you got seeing Saraya come back for the first time. You've got Ospreay in his hometown. You've got Adam Cole, baby, in front of 80,000 people. These are the little nuances that are so important to professional wrestling. Adding them to Wembley Stadium, adding them to the best crowd in the world, which is the UK crowd.
At best.
You are going to see the best show. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, baby.
Oh, mate, you have front row seats, yeah, ringside?
Oh, God, no. They were expensive, bro. Let me tell you. I'm on the upper notchalons, not in the gods. I'm in the middle tier.
But just to be there, just to say you were there for the Guinness World Record breaking WrestleMania wrestling event in the UK.
The biggest show in the history.
It's insane.
And I'm going over just for that. So you're going with Shida retain?
Shida, yeah.
Britt Baker, and we may see Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Moné pop in.
Either way, if any one of those two showed up and did something, I would be a happy man.
I think we need to have another women's card a show as well. I think who is it? The TBS champions Chris Statlander now. She beat Jay Cargill. Are we going to see Jay Cargill make an appearance here?
Well, isn't she on the poster?
She's on the poster, yeah.
She is, but
we've not seen her in ages.
Or any talk about her or anything like that.
No, so maybe she makes a surprise in the pre-show as well, because they're saying get your butts in them seats for the pre-show.
Yeah, and there's not going to be one match, is there?
There's not going to be one match.
No.
So they might have the TBS title, Jay Cargill.
The only way they say get your butts in those seats is if there's going to be a setup for Adam Cole and MJF that people need to see to go in the main event.
That will be likely as well. That'll be likely as well. But I mean, like you say, they're gonna surely add more matches in.
Yeah.
Should we get into a next match? I'm pumped for this one. We've got Hangman Page partnering up with the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, taking on the Bullet Club Gold, JY, Takeshita, and my new favorite wrestler, Juice Robinson.
Oh, Juice Robinson. What's it called? I call my fish.
Juice
Robin Swim.
Juice Robin Swim. He's like, hey, I got my gold tooth. This is the first time. Put on social media.
Yeah. Tag me.
What a legend.
Oh, mate, Juice.
What a character, by the way.
I wasn't overly a big fan until you showed me that. I was like, now you've just... And the Guns as well.
The Guns, man. I love this Bullet Club Gold, by the way.
They're class.
We don't have the Guns posted for anything, do we? No. Will they be on the pre-show? Because this pre-show, I reckon it'll be 2 hours long, the pre-show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got time there. And they're going to do match. They usually do 3 or 4 matches on a pre-show. I want to see them do the entrance with 50 Cent.
That would be good, because normally there is like 14. They give 14 matches on that AEW card.
Yes, we've got 10.
11, yeah?
We've got 11.
Do we have 11 or 10? Either way, 10 or 11, but they're still short.
10. That's including the one 0-hour show.
Yeah, so they're still short a few matches.
Yeah, so they're gonna add a couple of things
Yeah.
in. We got hopefully the Grado match,
Hopefully Grado. Maybe
maybe a TBS Championship match.
yeah, the FT dub. I'm not sure if that's Collision or this one. We're not sure.
The FT dub title
Yeah,
match. Yeah, this
not too
is going to be
sure.
stacked.
Yeah, mate, that's going to be insane.
Let's get into it though. So Kenny Omega finally reunited with Kota Ibushi. Obviously, we saw them come together for the War Games match, the Blood and Guts. But they're teaming up with Hangman Page, and it's alcoholic Hangman Page now.
Is it?
The Cowboy Slinger drinking his beer and whatnot. He's back. It's good to see. It's good to see. Obviously, Takeshita, who is the next big thing. People are touting him to be the new Okada at some point as well. With Jay White, not Bray White, jeez, and Juice Robinson. This is stacked. This could very well be the match of the night.
You reckon?
100%, yeah. Because obviously we know the animosity between Kenny Omega, the former leader of the Bullet Club, against Jay White, the current leader of Bullet Club Gold. Them doing their own thing, Bullet Club Gold branching off like Kenny Omega and the Bucks did with the Elite. Very similar pathways.
Yeah.
Obviously a lot of animosity that's been going on as well. Takeshita is a heat magnet. Everyone boos the hell out of him. Jay White and Juice, you can't help love them. Juice has just become a megastar.
He's good.
This seeing Kenny Omega in front of 80,000 people, he deserves this spot, man.
Have you seen Kenny Omega before?
Never.
This is the first time.
Bro, I've not seen Kenny. I've not seen Hangman. I've not seen Kota. I've not seen Jay White. I don't think I've seen
MJF, any of these people, man.
On this card, I've seen Paige, Saraya, and Mox, Cesaro, and that's it. And Jericho. And Sting.
Will.
And Sting. That's it.
You've seen Osprey as well.
And Osprey.
Yeah, that's it though.
And that's it.
But only Osprey recently.
Only Osprey a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago. So I'm pumped for this. This is a massive card.
It is a huge card.
I think that Bullet Club Gold will win it.
I was going to say that. I thought you were going to go the other way.
No, I think Bullet Club Gold.
100%.
To carry on the rise, they've been having some unbelievable stellar matches on Collision. That's kind of their base Collision. Obviously, they're kind of the faces of Collision along with Punk and Joe, and we all know the story with Omega not going near Collision. So there's kind of the old Raw and SmackDown kind of thing, Dynamite Collision representatives. I do think this will steal the show, and I do think that they will come out on top. Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Do you
100%.
agree?
Yeah, Don Callis is going to get involved.
Yeah, he will.
Then you got Omega, who's probably going to go on to a feud with Don Callis and his little lapdog there.
New Osprey.
No, the other guy.
Oh, Takeshita.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a stunning match. Yes, I hope Kenny Omega comes out to his music.
Yeah, not that. Yeah,
He needs to come out to his music. The pop is going to be unreal. Yeah, I'm pumped for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bullet Club Gold.
Bullet Club, easy.
Right, should we get into another match? Stadium Stampede. We all know this is always fun. We always know this is going to be full of things. Are you pardon the pun? We've got the Blackpool Combat Club. We've got John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, with Wheeler Yuta, and the returning Santana and Ortiz, Pride and Powerful, thank God they're back, taking on Eddie Kingston, Penta, El Zero Miedo, and we've also got the Best Friends alongside Orange Cassidy. 5-on-5, obviously no Ray Phoenix.
No.
He is not going to be participating, which is a shame. I'd love to have seen Ray Phoenix live. That would have been, he's a showstopper, and he was on the original All In card as well against Rey Mysterio, I believe. So this is going to go off as well.
It is going to go off.
This could be another show stealer.
It's going to be, that's sort of like on the verge of being really tacky, but really fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Around the stadium.
Everything that's good about wrestling.
Which is always there.
Yeah.
Like fireworks, like sledgehammers.
Yeah, we'll see Sue
cars.
coming in a car.
Yeah.
I bet. Imagine if Sue drops off the Best Friends in a car on the entrance.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, they brought Sue over at a Kia.
Just stop.
Can you imagine? It's quite an interesting collaboration here between Santana and Ortiz, who are teaming up with Blackpool Combat Club.
Very weird that for me.
Very weird, yeah. But it's great to see them back. I know they did have personal issues that it was rumoured on Twitter that they had a big falling out. So hopefully they put all those things to the side. It looks like they have. And they are two of the mainstays that helped AEW grow to what it was originally, obviously alongside Jericho and whatnot. And for them to get this moment to come back, 80,000 people, you got to remember that as well. This is for a lot of the wrestlers to get their flowers, who deserve it, the ones who really pushed AEW to being able to do this, the 80,000 show. They deserve to be on that card more than anyone.
Do you think they'll bring that real life animosity into an angle that
I think they should.
that they could do, and then they obviously they go away. But that's the same what they did with Pac in the other thing. You know, he just walked out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see it happening twice in a row.
I can see it bubbling over. I mean, that could set up a good feud in the future.
As long as Eddie Kingston doesn't eat a pin.
Oh, I tell you what,
I'll be happy.
Eddie. We're talking about pops of the night. Eddie Kingston's going to get the pop of the night at the G1. He was so over. I never said the women were shouting Eddie.
Really?
They loved him.
Oh, mate.
He was made for New Japan, by the way. His whole persona, the way he is, the hard hitting. He was amazing, Eddie, in the G1. And he's just living his dream right now. He's just competed at the G1 Climax Final. He's put on these amazing matches with all his favourite wrestlers. And now he's going to be in front of 80,000 people a week later, sorry.
Because he got a flight straight away back to AEW, didn't he?
Yeah, he was there.
Insane.
He was on my timeline.
Yeah.
Japan to America to England. His timeline must be all over the show. My jet lag's been unreal. Mate. So it's going to be even worse now. So we're following the same path. Yeah, Eddie, man, this is the time of his life. Is 40 years of age or something now? Thought he was going to retire.
Coming into his prime right now, mate.
Unbelievable. No one's more over than Eddie Kingston. And obviously, we're going to get the John Moxley entrant. Will he come through the crowd?
I hope he does, and I hope he keeps that Wild Thing music. Because last time, the Stadium Stampede, they changed his music, didn't they? They changed all that music to something different.
Did they?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It
wasn't Wild Thing. No, it wasn't.
What was it?
I don't know. I was like, what is this?
I don't remember
At
that.
Forbidden Door, I was like, this is insane.
Do you remember they did that match? Was it a Stadium Stampede? And they played Wild Thing for the whole match.
Oh yeah, and he freaking super kicked the lead singer.
Do you remember that? Yeah, they super kicked
it
to stop him. Shame we don't have Bryan Danielson here. Obviously, he would have probably been part of this match as well.
Yeah, he would have, 100%.
He's missing out. Let's just put into perspective the amount of injuries they've got, by the way. You likes your Jamie Hayters, and obviously Mercedes Moné was meant to be on there. We've almost had FT Dub that we're going to be missing out as well.
Yeah.
The likes of obviously we just mentioned that they've had so many things to Bryan Danielson. These are big stars that they're missing out. There's no Miedo either.
No, there's not.
I don't know why there's no Miedo. He's papered to be in for All Out.
You're never going to get a clean card, though, are you? There's always going to be something. In this business, it's hard-hitting business.
It's not
always
as
going
cursed
to be
as the Forbidden Door card.
Oh, no, not at all. But they've done well to get these superstars over there.
I thought there'd be a New Japan presence.
No, I think they did.
Am I naive there?
Yeah, probably, because it's already happened at Forbidden Door. This is All In. This is AEW's All In, all of them. And I don't think you can give some spotlights to the New Japan Pro Wrestling when you've got your homegrown talent that have been there since day one.
I thought they would have seen Zack Sabre Jr. on the card.
Yeah.
Because he's New Japan all in all, and he's obviously from the UK as well. I think that would have been a nice spot.
He could still come out.
He could still come out.
Anyone can come out, man.
Anyone. They're all
That's
there.
The thing, yeah.
They're all in London.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You never know until you know. So who are you going to go with this one then?
I'm going to go for Blackpool Combat Club. I think just because they've got experience in this event and this match style, I think that I'm going to go for them.
I'm going to go Blackpool Combat Club as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer. I can't actually remember the last time we saw Blackpool Combat Club lose a match.
No, not only against the Elite, yeah?
Only the Elite.
Yeah.
I can't remember any other time. They never lose.
No, they never lose.
Moxie's just on a storm at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to go with BCC, baby. Yeah. Should we get into the next match? Now, this is a good one. Now, this was fantastic. Christian Cage. Can we just talk about Christian Cage?
Mate.
I mean, this guy, that promo.
Oh,
about I heard your dad was a wrestler, and it must have been a very good one because I've never heard of him. Luckily for you, though, it means you don't have much to amount to. You know, there's no much expectation on your shoes and all this.
Yeah. And I know about your dad. He's dead too.
He's dead too.
And I was like, oh, not again, not another Jack Perry comment.
Thing. And he said,
he's the champion. He's not even the
champion.
He's not even the champion.
Oh, this is the best Christian you've ever seen.
I've never seen a better Christian than this.
Captain Charisma.
He's so good, mate.
Oh, he's so arrogant.
That little girl that came up to him.
Oh, that was his daughter.
Was it?
He dismissed her.
Was that his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was his real daughter. Yeah.
No, go away.
The belt kid.
Where's her parents? Kick her out.
Security. Kick her out. Yeah.
Kick her
his
out.
Daughter. Just dismissed her.
Oh, unbelievable.
This guy is unbelievable, by the way, and the way he's just strolled in, and it didn't make sense, but obviously it does because of the whole arrogance and smugness of this guy.
Oh, mate.
And this is going to be fantastic because now let's just talk about Swerve. Everyone said when he moved from WWE and he left Hit Row, he got released and they brought him back or whatnot, that he made a big mistake and whatnot and all this. This guy is now taking on Sting. and partnering with Christian in front of 80,000 people at Wembley Stadium all in. So you're all idiots.
It's insane, isn't it?
What a
insane.
turnaround. And what a talent.
It's a coffin match, though.
It's a
I'm not
coffin match.
sure what that is going to entail.
Will it entail the end of Sting's career? Putting in a coffin.
Off he goes.
This will be Sting's last match.
Scorpion death drop off the Wembley arch.
Oh, what? Oh!
Yeah,
imagine he came down on the zip line.
Oh, mate. You never know.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I've just thought of that.
Yeah.
The
coming
crow.
down. Oh, mate.
Can you imagine?
But he brought back the Joker Sting, hasn't he?
I love the Joker
The
Sting.
Joker Sting is good.
This has been classic Sting. 80,000 people, and what's so special about this is we all used to talk about. Like I said, hark back to the WrestleMania I went to. It was Sting against Triple H. It was meant to be Sting against Taker, but Vince just decided to be an arsehole about things, which he likes to do. And then we all said that Sting finally gets his WrestleMania moment. Sting finally gets his WrestleMania moment. Sting finally gets his WrestleMania moment. Vince McMahon giving him no favours, saying, right, you've been at WCW all these years. You've never been in front of a big crowd. You've never had your big moment.
Yeah.
And then he goes and shits on his big moment.
It was a big shit as well.
It was a big shit.
Steamy pile of dog shit.
Triple H and NWO and all this crap turning on him
stop.
and all this. Well, guess what, Vince? Forget that. Scratch that. Sting's about to have his biggest moment in his career in front of 80,000 people at the age past 60 with Darby Allin, his understudy, taking on another legend in Christian Cage. This will be the moment that people remember for Sting. They won't remember that WrestleMania match that he got shit on anymore. No. This is going to be about Sting's, I think, last ever match, and what a way to go out in front of the best crowd, and they're going to give him the biggest send-off, if it is his send-off, that he ever can receive.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be his last match. He's 60-plus years old now.
Yeah.
You're doing great. You've done amazing for the company, for wrestling in general, over the years of dedication you put into this industry. But if this was towards the end of September, beginning of October, I would have had a different outcome for this match.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edge,
whose contract is up in September, who WWE refused to re-sign him, apparently.
Right. So did you see his post on Twitter?
Is he lying? People lying. He's like, you're lying.
So Edge did a lying bar.
Oh, yeah. What you lying for?
Drop the meme in here.
Yeah.
Edge put out a post basically saying it's a load of nonsense. But he didn't get declined what he wanted by WWE. But he has yet to accept, but he does have an offer in his inbox from the WWE that he's happy with. But he just doesn't know himself what he wants to do yet.
Yeah, does he want to finish his career with his boy Christian?
Mate, go to AEW.
Yeah, go to AEW.
You've been in WWE your whole life.
You know what he should have done, though? He should have dropped a video with a green screen London in the background.
Oh,
imagine that. Imagine if he just went, yeah, they're full of shit.
Just did a
this is like, he just like, here, they're full of shit, but I'm in the cold weather at the moment. It's not too bad. Full of shit. And
I'm in Alaska.
Just Big Ben.
Big Ben
behind him. Imagine that.
Can you imagine?
It would have got people speculation, but it would have got more drop.
Should he just take the hit here and just say, fuck your contract. I've got loads of dough anyway. I'm going to just show up.
Imagine that. I would.
Under contract.
Like Alundra Blade style.
Yeah.
Just show up. Boom. He doesn't have a title, but
just do it. It's contract. Just go.
In the bin.
I'm all elite, baby.
He's been staying in the coffin this whole time.
Imagine he sits up at its edge.
And it's Brood Edge.
Brood Edge, yeah, with the glasses and everything.
And Gangrel in the other one.
Gangrel the one. The Brood returns. The new Brood.
Stop it.
Let's do it. And then, like I say, though, we can hard back then. We can have Edge and Christian against the Hardy Boys. Bubba's still wrestling. Yeah. Just get Dave on there to just do the table spot. Let's have the TLC.
Done, mate.
Or replace the Dudleys with the Young Bucks or something.
Or FTR.
Or FTR, baby.
Yeah.
This is a great send off if it is. But no, I think Starby Allin. I think Darby Allin and Sting will win this.
You think?
It has to, mate. It has to be. It has to be.
Oh God, they've got too much. They've got too many people on their side though. Luchasaurus could get involved.
Well, I was going to say, where does Luchasaurus come into this?
Maybe Christian Cage comes out and goes, "Oh, it's not me in the match. I'm not the champion. It's Luchasaurus." And it's Swerve and Luchasaurus. You know, it's sort of Christian style to sort of swerve out of this match.
Yeah, Swerve out. Well,
so it could be Luchasaurus and Swerve.
You've got to remember as well, they added a few nuances that we're strolling over. Nick Wayne is an aspect here.
Yeah.
And obviously RJ Fox, who got kicked out at the Mogul Embassy.
Yeah, but you've got on the other side, like Cage and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Swerve, Strickland, Luchasaurus. You've got the Mogul Empire,
Yeah, you've got the Mogul Embassy. You've got
Embassy, yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, you've got RJ Fox, who was meant to be on this card with Swerve, who Swerve kicked out of the Mogul Embassy.
Is it a setup, though?
Well, Darby gave RJ Fox a hug, didn't he,
Yeah.
at the end of the match and
That's his
said,
trainer,
I love you,
wasn't
bro.
Yeah.
His mentor,
Yeah.
or his best friend. And it looked like they've reunited. But is it
imagine-
all a ploy?
It's all a ploy for him to go on to the
Maybe
to
Nick
set up a
Wayne
story.
as well turns on Darby.
Yeah.
No
I-
one would think that would happen.
No, I think it is.
And he goes to Christian. He's like, I need a father figure
Yeah.
more than I need a friend. And he hugs Christian.
Oh.
Oh, and he joins Christian.
Oh, stop.
I love you, Daddy.
Lights.
Daddy, I love you.
Yeah.
It's like, come to Daddy or something.
Daddy issues,
Daddy
man.
issues, man.
Oh.
Daddy issues, Nick Wayne.
And then Jack Perry comes out. He's just the Pied Piper with little boys. Don't think that will fall out too well on the thing. Yep. Sorry, Christian. Sorry about that, mate.
Oh, right. Should we
move
should we
on. I'm going for Swerve and Christian.
Do you think there will be a swerve in this match?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I think there'll be a swerve as
Yeah.
well. But I'm going to go with Darby and Sting because I think Sting needs the win. Do the swerve after the match.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next one. House of Black, they had to be on the card. They are on the card. They are defending their trios title against the Acclaimed, Scissor Me, Daddy Ass. There is no Daddy Ass.
Isn't there, though?
Well, he said he's coming back and you're going to see the return of not Daddy Ass. You're going to see the return of the badass Billy Gunn.
Oh.
So we've got the badass Billy Gunn teaming up with the Acclaimed. There's no fun-loving Daddy Ass. For one more time, one more rodeo.
Getting serious, yeah?
He's getting serious. I think the Acclaim pop could be up there with the Grado pop.
I think it could be. If they come
Everyone's
out,
gonna be scissoring
'cause
everyone.
I've been, yesterday, I spent a lot of the portion of my day watching the Acclaim come out and spit fire on their opponents. And in fact, one of them was so bad that he got suspended for his rap.
Yeah.
And then he came out the next day and had not the next day, the next time had his paper.
Yeah,
And,
the
they were
script
like, had the right.
approved
Yeah.
with. Brilliant. They will do a rap. They will come out. They will get the pop.
Scissor Me Daddy.
Yeah, well, it's
Will
not.
be,
Well, this is the thing. Will we see Badass turn on the Acclaimed?
he whispered something, didn't he? Wasn't it Malachi Black said something to
Yeah, because they got rid of his boots. Have they
yeah.
corrupted Billy Gunn?
to the bad ass? No, he's the bad man.
He's the badass Billy Gunn who's returning, the gunslinger, the cowboy. What do we think here? Because, by the way, I can't wait to see the House of Black's entrance.
Oh, that's gonna
It
be.
has to be
it's gonna
later
good.
on in the show because it
Yeah.
has to be dark, and we know how bright it stays in the UK.
Yeah.
It's like 8, 9 o'clock,
Oh,
and it's
that's
still
right.
bright.
Yeah, it's freaking outside, isn't
It's
it? I forget
outside,
about that.
and if there's rain, there'll be
Oh,
rain.
they'll put a canopy over it, though, won't they?
A canopy, no chance.
No,
That'll
over
be
the
biggest one.
over the ring, over the
yeah,
ring.
the
But
ring.
over the whole thing. AEW have gone
Just
all
a big,
in for
just a big
canopy.
tent on
Yeah,
Wembley
yeah.
Stadium. I think they've got. Oh no, that was the Millennium Stadium where they've got a roof that they can
Yeah.
close. I'm going to say that the House of Black are going to win this.
Is it the
A badass-
trios?
Yeah, for the titles, and the badass Billy Gunn is going to turn on the Acclaimed.
The thing is, I think the House of Black have had the titles long enough.
Right.
The Acclaim, but I can't see them having the titles either. The trio championship.
Well, it wouldn't make sense, would it, if
No.
it's Billy Gunn's last match? But will it be his last run?
Oh, his last run as a champion? That could be good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's not, and you're getting carried by two people. It's not like you're carried by a tag team partner.
No.
You're getting carried by two other people when you're at that age.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do as much of the dirty work. So the trios make sense.
Yeah, I'm going for
Acclaim and Daddy Ass.
yeah,
A
to win
big
the titles.
badass.
Yeah.
So you're going that. I'm going to go with the retain
Yeah.
of Malachi Black to the House of Black. I think they'll retain. But I think that'll be a hell of a match as well.
Yeah.
To see Malachi Black live as well. Jeez. Buddy Murphy. Right. There's 4 main events really here.
There is.
We'll get into the first one. Chris Jericho, Le Champion, against Will Ospreay.
Yeah, he said that this is a bigger match than he's ever had in his life. Bigger than WrestleMania, bigger than G1, bigger than Tokyo Dome. He said this is all in. This is the biggest event of wrestling history.
Yeah. And he's not wrong.
He's not wrong at all. But he said he's going to be a better version of himself than he ever has been.
Will we see the return of Y2J?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, does he come down? Because it's like you said, it's got to go a little bit later at night.
Yep.
Does the lights go off and you know that?
The countdown.
Break the walls
down.
Played by Fozzy.
Yeah, so Fozzy are playing him in. First time ever.
So it's going to be Judas, isn't it, if Fozzy's there?
Yeah, Judas will be there.
Yeah.
He's going to be singing it, I'm guessing, as well.
But a remix of his old school mixed in, because we had this conversation off camera as well, didn't we?
We did.
Like the...
Yeah, you do the intro, the timeout, then break the walls down, then it does the start of the Judas.
Yeah.
And wow.
And imagine 80,000 people singing Judas.
Well, that's gonna go off.
Yeah.
Again, it's gonna be about the entrances and stuff like that. You got and have you seen Ospreay as well? He's gone mad at the production team in AEW.
Has he?
Yeah, because they played his wrong song on
What?
Dynamite. They
On
played his
Dynamite?
old song.
Oh, no.
Burn It Down, I think it was called. His
And
new song's Elevated.
And he just went crazy, yeah?
He didn't go crazy. He just said, "Look, bruv, I don't really know you guys very well.
Because
Quite new around
yeah,
here.
yeah.
But you're taking the piss. Like, play my song. This is not my song. Like, they think it is, but this is my old. Get the right song, bro."
Oh, stop.
And he said, "You better not do that in front of 80,000 people. I better have my new fucking music
At home?
at home,
At
home
home.
stadium." Will he?
Don't play his away song.
Do you reckon
You know?
he'll come out with a flag, an England flag or something? You know he loves doing this kind of stuff.
Does he? Does he like coming out with a flag?
No, but he represents the UK big time, right? And he wiped his arse with the Canada flag when he was against Kenny.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
So there's been instances. This is a big moment for Will Ospreay. He said it in by the way, that back-to-back promo they had, that got me excited for this match more than anything. Really, I'm more hyped about this match than most of the matches due to that promo.
Yeah, I'm more hyped, and plus I'm a big Will Ospreay fan, huge Will Ospreay fan, and I'm an old school Jericho fan.
So this is the thing, right? So I had a bit of trepidation when I heard the match was announced, and then I've just gone to the G1 and I've seen 42-year-old Naito just pull off the best match of his life with Will Ospreay. So if you're doubting what Jericho still has in the tank, because he has slowed down a lot, he's obviously adapted his style, which he obviously said to Ospreay that he needs to do to be longer in the business. This could be a 5-star match, no doubt, because Jericho's still got it in him, and Ospreay will pull that out of Jericho 100%. I've just seen him live against Naito, who's not had a 5-star match in years, and he's just pulled a banger out. So this will be a tremendous match, hard-hitting, high-octane, hard-hitting action. I think that Ospreay's going to win it.
He's got to win. He has to win.
He has to win.
It's the passing of the torch style again. But it's in London.
It's in London.
It's just down the road from where he's from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down the road, yeah.
He's coming out. There's going to be a crazy Chris Jericho. There's going to be some interference. You could see Sammy come in. You could see Floyd being used. You could see Akira being part of this. You could see Aussie Open being part of this.
Aussie Opener there.
You could see Don Callis being part of this.
Oh no, I've just thought of it.
Yeah, because he had his head on the.
I've already got it.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Go for it.
It's all a ruse. Don Callis and Jericho are working together, and Don Callis is going to cost Ospreay at Wembley.
Oh no!
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Don Callis will come out with Ospreay, and he will cost Ospreay the match.
He's devious like that, isn't he, Jericho?
Never trust Jericho.
No.
Never trust Jericho.
DTA.
And then you can see it already, Kai. You stupid idiot. You're just as stupid as Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
You thought that you were the future. I decided the future is, and the future is now, and the future was always Chris Jericho. We've known each other for our whole lives. You think I'd ever trade him? Are you joking? Done.
Oh.
I'm telling you now.
Oh, I'm shocked. I don't want that to happen. That just you broke my heart.
Or Sammy turns on Jericho, the final person to turn on him, and joins Don Callis and becomes the biggest heel in the business.
But he's already like a really big heel. No one
But
likes
people starting
him.
to cheer him now because
Are
this
they?
whole Danny Garcia thing, teaming up doing that.
Oh, the Danny Garcia thing with the.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, mate.
Do you know what I'm
Stop
saying?
the lights.
So people are stop the light. So people are still cheering Sammy now.
Oh.
There could be a turn here.
There's gotta
gonna
be a
something.
turn.
There's going to be something.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be as simple as Don Callis just cost Jericho, because Ospreay don't need help anyway.
Oh, wait. I
Oh,
was
here we
thinking
go.
about people, yeah?
Go on.
I was thinking, we have the Bullet Club, yeah?
Yeah.
Dan Maloney going to be anything part of this?
He's on the Red Pro show the night before.
That's what I mean. I was just thinking maybe he comes out.
Wow.
For no reason.
Well, he turned his back on United Empire.
That's what I mean. Could he?
But would anyone know him? It's a bit of a. We know him very well. I'll be losing my shit. I was like, why are you cheering?
I'm just trying to
bro,
think
it's
of
Dan Maloney, bro. He's the former DXB world champion.
Fucking Matt Cardona.
Nah, that's gas.
No, I'm not saying, but people that we could return.
That's gash.
I'd
rather see RVD.
Oh, mate, stop.
How good was his match, though?
I didn't see it.
Against Darby?
Yeah, I didn't see
It was No, it was against Jack Perry.
Was it?
Oh, he's not missed a step, mate. It was unbelievable, mate.
Well, that weed helped him, mate.
Yeah, of course, it always does. Right, so what we going here, then?
I'm going with Ospreay.
I'm going with Ospreay as well.
No, I have to. Even though you nearly swayed me into thinking Jericho, but I don't have the balls to say Jericho because I don't want it to be.
It's just the wrestling mind that we have. We're able to come up with these amazing storylines.
It's true.
We should be getting used.
We should be producers, mate. We should be agents.
Producers. We should be agents.
Creative writers.
Maybe one day, you never know. Closer than you think, maybe. Yeah, so Ospreay to win. Agreed?
Agreed.
Right, banging. Right, FTW. FTW? FTR versus the Young Bucks. They've got to win each for the world titles.
The rubber match.
We thought that Dax might not be there. Oh, no, it was Cash, wasn't it?
Cash.
This... I've said it a few times. I've said it with the Stampede match. I've said it with the Ibushi Omega match. I've just said it with the Ospreay match. This could steal the show.
This could. 100%.
This could steal the show.
Two amazing tag teams. Two of the greatest tag teams to ever lace up the boots. Up there with the Usos, I would say. This could be a banger. This is going to be insane.
This will be a banger.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's the promo. Do you see the promo about Young Bucks and FTR? Did you see?
No, I didn't see it. No.
Oh, you're not seeing. Have you missed Dynamite?
I work full time.
I know you need to watch it.
I know.
You got to watch the clips on YouTube. Only 10 minutes long. Right. So FTR did a sit down with the Young Bucks, and they said, the FTR always go, I'm leaving a legacy for my family.
Yeah.
I got to make sure my kids.
Tequila.
Yeah. They love the tequila, don't they? And he said, but when it's all said and done, me and Cash, we make sure we leave a legacy. Yeah. And Matt was like, oh, come on, man. All you ever talk about is this legacy, this legacy, this legacy. Talk about legacy. When you think about tag teams, the Young Bucks will go down as the greatest tag team in history. The only reason you're here is because we created this. Ooh. The only reason you've got a job here is because we made this.
Yeah.
We're sat here, and now there's going to be 80,000 people that we did this for. And the thing that you're going to be remembered for is being a sketch on Being the Elite, where we named you FTR.
Oh. Wow. Always remembered for just shaving each other's backs in the shower. This is unbelievable. I think...
Because that's where FTR came from, don't you?
No.
Do you not know where the name FTR came from?
No, I have no clue.
Right, so this is going back.
Yeah.
So Being the Elite, there used to be this sketch, and everyone said, they want to see... Because the two best tag teams in the world at the time were the Revival and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks were like, oh, well, if you think you're the best tag team, we're not going to WWE, so you come and challenge us in Japan if they'll let you.
Yeah.
If they'll let you, come and see us.
Yeah.
And they said no. And people were saying, oh, yeah. And then basically what they started doing, they started going, yeah, you want to talk about the Revival? Fuck the Revival.
Oh, FTR.
And they came out in jackets, Young Bucks, with FTR on the back saying, fuck the Revival. And they used to get the crowd singing, fuck the Revival, fuck the Revival. And that's why they named themselves FTR when they came out. So fuck the Revival. The Revival are going to fuck you.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, that's where it came from, FTR.
Smart.
Look at this, ball of knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why they said that's the reason you'll get remembered is because we named you in a sketch.
That's insane.
On Being the Elite.
That's insane.
So, Spitting Fire, there's going to be a lot in this. I do think that it would have been a triple threat, this one, with the Briscoes. God bless.
Yeah, God bless. But I think it would have been as well. I think you're right. If it was going to be, it was going to be that. Which
is a shame. But we've got a hell of a match here. Like I said, this could steal the show again. I'm going to go with the Young Bucks taking the W in front of 80,000 people. Their entrance, by the way, is going to be absolutely amazing. Being the Elite coming out. The Elite. The Elite coming out with the... Imagine the pyro with the...
That'd be insane.
Don't we start, man? Young Bucks... Always dreamt of seeing them live, and we're going to see them live on Sunday evening.
Yeah, I'm going for Young Bucks as well, only because I think that the FTR need to go back home and deal with some personal issues that have arose recently.
Yes, they have.
I feel like that they're going to put the belts and straps on to the Young Bucks.
But regardless, I think the Young Bucks should win anyway.
I wasn't too sure. I think if the things didn't happen with Cash Wheeler, I think that the FTR would have retained to keep that sort of tag division plowing forward. Now, with everything happening with Cash Wheeler, I think they're going to put their titles on the Young Bucks. And I also think that it's their spot. They created this company. They've not booked themselves into this, but they deserve this win.
Yeah, they do.
At the biggest stage, because they are the VPs of All Elite Wrestling. They started this company. They have put their hard yards in. It's not just their company, but they have deserved to win this.
Yeah, and signed a fresh 4-year deal, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Young Bucks to win. Right, we've got two main title matches here. So, do you think one will open?
I'll be honest with you, I am 0% interested in CM Punk Samoa Joe. So I think this could be an opening match.
Do you think? I think this could open up. To be fair, so it's CM Punk taking on Samoa Joe for the real World Championship. Now this is harping back to John Cena, Punk when he ran out with the title.
Yeah,
obviously he's not letting this title go either. I do like this. I'm just here for the CM Punk entrance, the first time in like 10 years.
He's gonna get booed, isn't he?
He's going to get cheered more than anything.
You reckon he's going to get cheered?
Oh, my God. CM Punk's first performance in England for like 10 years. Are you joking? It's going to be one of the biggest pops you've ever seen.
I was always a huge CM Punk fan.
I know, until he became an arsehole.
And now it's just, I have literally 0% interest in him now.
I know that, and I get that, but that's because he's on Collision. I think they miss him on Dynamite. Because whether you like him or not, and by the way, I don't think he's very good in the ring. And he's never been good in the ring, to be honest with you. He's always been dead flaccid. He's not an athlete. He's been the best on the mic. But there's always drama around him. And it makes you want to watch.
Yeah, like he couldn't get Samoa Joe up for that GTS the other night.
I think he did well, though.
He did well. Obviously, no one's going to be great at it. Samoa Joe's massive.
Like 350 pounds or something?
Yeah, so he did well.
He's 45.
But would the Samoa Joe choke him out and win it?
Do you think Joe will win?
No. There's no way in hell Joe wins this because CM Punk signed a contract and CM Punk's ego will not allow him to lose on the biggest ever stage AEW has ever put on or any wrestling event has ever put on.
What are we talking about this World Championship then? This real World Championship. So are we going to see Punk versus the winner of Cole and MJF at All Out
and be the undisputed champion then?
Or are we going to see Tony Khan say, "Look, I know you're not giving up this belt. You're on Collision. Collision needs a world champion too. Dynamite have a champion. Collision have a champion. Here's a new title."
Yeah, it could be.
I reckon that could happen.
There needs to be champions on both shows.
Especially if he's dedicated to that show.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I said to you when it was getting released, Collision and Dynamite, it needs to be separated. And they've done quite well with that, with Bullet Club Gold being there. FTR have been predominantly there. Punk's been there fully. I think they need to stick to that.
I wasn't sure about Collision when it first came about. Still not 100%.
It's completely different
On it. It's all right, but I'm still not 100% committed to it.
I like it. It just feels more raw, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think obviously the reaction, whether he's booed or cheered, the reaction is going to be something to behold.
Yeah.
CM Punk's return with cult of personality. Everyone's going to sing it. Samoa Joe coming out with Joe. It's just going to be. It's going to feel like a main event and a big deal, which it is. I agree with you, though. I think CM Punk's going to retain, and I think he will be handed a new title, whether it will be after this match or whether it will be after the match against the potential other champion going one-on-one and forming a belt. It'll be one way or the other.
Yeah, agreed.
So Punk to win?
Punk to win.
Right, this is the one.
This is the one. We do not know what's going to happen.
This could flip and go down so many different avenues.
This is the greatest storyline this year for AEW.
100%.
Adam Cole.
And it's so
MJF.
organic as well.
Yes.
It just came out of nowhere.
Because they got put together in the tag team roulette thing.
Yeah, they did.
Whatever it's called. Tag team, I don't know.
I can't believe how organic it just grew. Because I thought it was just stupid.
Yeah.
I thought it was just nonsense at the start.
I thought this has got balls on it. No interest in it. Why are you putting these two together? I'm not a big Adam Cole fan. When this first started, I was like, oh, here we go. But we forget he wasn't a babyface when he left.
No, he was not. And you never trust Adam Cole.
No, and he came back and he got cheered. And who said he's a babyface still? He never said that.
There's been no clarification of being a babyface.
There's been nothing.
The reason he got cheered is because we thought he'd never wrestle again. And it was this big comeback, baby. Yeah. And obviously Adam Cole, baby. So Adam Cole will eat. Again, the nuances. Did you see it when they hugged each other and he was doing that on his back, like he's stabbing him in the back? Again, we've had the turn with Adam Cole nearly taking out MJF with the title. Then recently on Dynamite, the last Dynamite, we had MJF taking out the ring. the contract that was signed, what did that say? He never read it.
You
Adam
don't
Cole
know.
never read it. Then we've got Roddy Strong and all the Mike Bennett. There's so many angles this could go down.
Oh, the Kingdom.
The Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah.
Where the hell's this going? Should we just try and guess what's going to go on? Should we just go with the most outlandish? Like, I don't have a clue who's going to win. Honestly, I don't have it. You could get me a random hat with anything. I'd have more chance just picking out a name.
So there's something in his contract, yeah?
There's something
in his contract. Does he call up someone or say to someone in the pre-show to like, hey, let's call off. I don't want, like, we're so friends that let's call it off. I don't want to do it anymore. Let's not do this. It's over.
Right.
It's done.
What if could it be something as simple as the boom is or the clothesline is banned or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
And then he wins and he's like, hey, you didn't check the contract.
Yeah.
That move's banned, and if you do, but that'd be a bit of a cop out, wouldn't it? It has to be a bit more detailed than that.
Yeah, maybe it's like a no disqualification or something
In the contract.
Yeah.
That one
So-
makes
So he can get people involved.
so
he can get people to come in and like smash him up.
right. Do you
Yeah.
reckon who? MJF?
MJF, yeah.
I think it's going to be a bit more sophisticated than that. I really do. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know why they've done it. There is a reason why they did it, and there's a reason why he didn't read it. So it's definitely going to come down to the contract agreement.
I've heard, and it's not my prediction, but
Go
I've
on.
heard a great prediction online. I was reading something, yeah.
Go on.
So he calls up someone. He's like, listen, it's off. It's not happening anymore.
Who?
MJF calls off someone. This is not happening anymore. He's my best mate. I don't want this to happen. We've gone through all sorts of stuff now. It's over.
Right.
Cut it off. Don't get involved. It's not happening. Yeah.
No match.
No match.
Right.
And then he gets in the ring. Yep. They have a big back and forth fight. We have everything. And then out comes the Kingdom. Roderick Strong. All that. Surround the ring. MJF goes, I told you to call it off. This is not happening. We are not doing this. We are doing this fair and square. It's not happening. And then not Michael Cole, fucking Adam Cole, and then look at each other and go, I'm sorry. This is not meant to happen. Then they start getting on the ring. The Kingdom start getting on the ring. We go, me and you need to fight them off.
So Cole's trying to call off the attack, the ambush that he set off.
MJF trying to call it off.
Oh, so he arranged with the Kingdom.
He arranged with the Kingdom.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's swerving a little bit here.
Right.
We can fight them off. Let's fight them off, and then we'll go back.
And then he backs out at the
We'll
end.
get one-on-one to who does this, who wins the title. So they turned their backs on each other, about to fight the people around the ring. And then Cole turns his back onto MJF and goes, bang, low blow, smashes him. It was him all along. It's Cole who is the heel. It's no MJF anymore. And MJF gets beat the shit out of and loses the title.
I think it's going to be Cole.
Cole's got to turn.
Cole's got to turn.
He has to turn.
He's a horrible, nasty piece of shit.
He is. He has to turn.
And you got to remember, he turned on Bullet Club.
He did.
He turned on it. Was it Kenny? He turned on Kenny.
The only way this works is if they don't turn. There's no swerve. There's no turn. Someone
What,
just wins the
they
title
just stay his friends?
until all out.
I think there has to be a turn.
And it's going to be Adam Cole.
There's going to be like a turn, but then a turn, and then maybe MJF has the chance to turn, then he just can't do it.
Yeah.
And then Cole gets one chance, one sniff, and he can't help it.
The salt of the earth, mate. He has to.
So is Cole going to pretend? Is going to have a new world champ? We Adam Cole, baby.
I don't want it to be. But if MJF wins, it's the end.
You've got to think of it as being MJF's mind, right? If you are his mate.
Yeah.
You're going to put some kind of clause in that contract that will be like, right, in case he turns on me, there's a clause.
Yeah.
So what could the clause be? If Adam Cole turns on me, then he doesn't get the belt, or
it's
I get a rematch on the night, or...
It's 2 out of 3 falls, or it's New York rules where it's a count of 10. You don't know. You know what I mean? It could be anything. They've not said anything about this contract yet.
No, they've not.
Or they're just going to swing past it and be like, nothing's ever happened.
Well, will that contract come up on the night? Will it come up before the match? Will it come up at All Out?
Oh,
When will it come up? After he's won the title, or after he's lost the title, will it come up? We don't know.
We don't know.
There's so many angles. This is exciting, man. And we're
This
going to
is
be waiting
exciting.
throughout the whole event, thinking what is going to happen.
The big build up. Adam Cole could pretend to be hurt or someone could pretend to be hurt in the opening one, and fake an injury, only to turn on him when they're in the main event. Like maybe he's got
Imagine if someone gets took out before. Imagine if like Cole gets took out or MJF gets took out before.
Faking an injury, mate. It could be anything in that. That's why they're saying come to 0 hour.
Oh, there's going to be something.
Mate.
This is going to go off. I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at the Box Park as well on Saturday. They've got they're doing meet and greets with wrestlers, loads of drinks and loads of beers.
I'm not even looking at you. I'm going to be sitting basically on that couch right behind over here, yeah, watching with my little baby girl at 9 or 8 p.m.
Perfect
on my screen while you're sipping beers.
Yeah, at the event,
front row. Watching AEW, Rev Pro, meet and greets, beers, and nicer weather.
Or cold weather. It looks cold. It's 22 degrees.
You're going to have to get rugged up,
It's
mate.
12 at night.
And watch you come back with more merch. You just come back from Japan with merch.
I know.
Do
you like the hat, guys?
Yeah.
Got on the fresh hat from the world famous Japan store as well.
Exactly.
Got a Young Buck signed fanny pack as well. Might rep it for the show.
You've got to get some sesame fingers.
Sesame fingers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I don't see you with those fingers,
I'll get you a pair as well.
And just take a photo of it, mate.
Oh, that would be
and
great.
You get the Sesame Daddy shirt.
Oh my god, yeah! I need to. I'm going to get some merch for sure.
I know you're going to get some.
I'm only packing wrestling shirts.
Yeah, why not?
Only packing.
That's it.
I've got Man Like Diaries. 121.
Yeah.
I've got United Empire.
Oh,
I've got Pac shirt.
Yeah.
We see Pac make an appearance. We know he's injured as well.
He's injured though, isn't he?
He is. I've got an Osprey shirt. I've got all kinds of shit. I've got Young Buck shirts. I've got everything. I'm ready.
Jeez.
I'm ready for the show. Make sure you're ready as well. I've enjoyed it. It's good to be back, by the way.
Good to be back.
But now I'm going again.
That's it. Back and gone.
And we'll when I'm back, we'll do the reaction show.
Yeah.
And we'll go through, and I'll obviously let you all know how it was going to the event.
We'll share some photos.
But yeah, I'm gonna have a very sore head. I'm flying on.
You're flying a few hours, mate.
I'm flying in 3 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours. And then I'm coming straight back on the Monday. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I need a holiday.
I love a bitch.
But that's been it. That has been the prediction show for AEW All In at Wembley Stadium. It's going to be a historical moment. It's going to be a historical show. There's going to be many ups and downs, twists and turns, and all that kind of good stuff. And I'm going to be there watching it. Grace is going to be watching it. Make sure you check it out as well. And we'll see you. And we'll know, won't we? Everything that's happened next time.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. We'll see you on the reaction show, which is going to be coming up for you next week after a hell of a night of action. Take care. We'll see you soon.